What's going on with y'all? It's Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. And a few things have happened in the world of college sports that allows me to go in on the NCAA and why I think it should be abolished. I really wish it would go away. It won't. It's a multi-billion-dollar, company, but it's just I'm gonna point out some things that just are crazy happenings in the NCAA over the last like 48 hours or so. First of all, can we hit the thumbs up button, hit the share and subscribe button. Thanks for watching. But in the NCAA, so Mark Emmert, who is the president of the NCAA, has gone to the U.S. Congress to prevent this law that was voted on and voted in by the state of California, that will allow college athletes in their state to get paid off their image, their likeness. So for example, if you are an athlete at, let's use the University of Southern California, USC, you're a superstar basketball player or football player like Reggie Bush was at one point, OJ Mayo, the list goes on and on. You're able to go out and have an autograph session. And people want to pay you $10 an autograph, you get to get paid for it. If people want to, pay you to sign their jerseys, you can do that. If you want to have a photo shoot or even start something like this, a YouTube channel, and monetize it, you can get paid for it and still keep your eligibility. This is something that's not allowed in the NCAA currently, as it currently stands, and Mark Emmert is trying to keep it that way, right? So he's went to the U.S. Congress, the same Congress that just dealt with an impeachment of a president. Now you got this guy with the NCAA trying to get you to stop kids from doing, or adults, they're not kids, these are adults, from doing something that every American in the United States is able to do, except for unless you're a college athlete, right? Like, if I want to sign autographs, if I was big enough to go out and sign autographs and get money for it, it's perfectly legal. Whether you're a college student or a high school dropout or whatever, if you have that name recognition or whatever and you're able to do that, everybody's allowed to do it, unless you're an NCAA athlete. That's just absurd, right? Like, that is just totally absurd. But this is the same NCAA that will allow their coaches to hop from job to job with no penalty, right? Like, to allow their coaches that can go and promise something to a teenager, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be, and I'm talking about Mel Tucker. And so Mel Tucker is going to presumably be the head coach of Michigan State. And he was the head coach of Colorado. And essentially Mel Tucker, turned down the Michigan State job and told his kids, his recruits, National Signing Day was 2 weeks ago, told his recruits, like, yo, I'm going to be here for the long run. They signed their name thinking that their coach and his coaching staff is going to be at that school, right? Like, there's no reneging on that. But he's allowed to go. Michigan State came up with some more money, and now he's gone, and there's no penalty for him. But those kids who thought Tucker and his staff was going to be at Colorado, they're stuck, essentially. Some of them may get granted releases, but there was 8 of them last I checked. I went to the website, 8 of them have already enrolled, thinking that they were going to play for Mel Tucker and his staff. But now he's headed to Michigan State. So there's no penalty for that. But if I want to sign an autograph, or if I want to go do a YouTube channel and monetize it, I can't. My eligibility is taken away. I applaud the state of California for what they're doing. I applaud the U.S. Congress to go ahead and ignore this, Mark Emmert and the NCAA. And the NCAA is continuing to prove that it's corrupt. Like, how can you tell someone they can't get paid for who they are? If I'm big enough to get money from my name, then I should be able to do it, whether I'm in college or not, whether I'm a college athlete or not. I mean, and we have numerous of examples of the NCAA screwing over athletes, whether it was James Wiseman telling him he had to pay back 11 grand or whatever it was to Penny Hardaway because he helped his family move, or Chase Young at Ohio State took a loan from a family relative or from a family friend, took a loan, a couple $100, maybe $1,000 or whatever, paid him back and still had to sit out games. Tell me how that's fair. That isn't fair. And I'm glad that the state of California has passed this law that allows the students, the athletes, to get paid off their name and likeness, and that I hope that more states follow suit, right? California, the progressive state that it is, and I hope more states, more progressive states, all the states, I hope all of them pass the same legislation that will allow those athletes to be able to get paid and profit off their name, not off the school, They don't have anything to do with the school. They can still go out there and shoot hoops, play football, play volleyball, soccer, baseball, whatever, for their school, for their selected university. But they should be able to get paid for themselves. If they make a special appearance, they should be able to get paid. If they sign autographs, they start a YouTube channel, they should be able to get paid. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you once again for watching. Hit the thumbs up button, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.